Hi folks, this is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have a beautiful power chair here. We have a Quantum Edge 3 power chair with 4 miles. Used just a few days, literally brand new, fully loaded, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric feet, and all kinds of other goodies on the chair, which we'll cover as we go along. So if you're looking for a nice power chair, top of the line with prime mobility, this is a Quantum Edge 3. This will be a really nice one to look at. So the first thing we're going to do is show you the features, the seat lift, the tilt, the recline, and the feet. You can do those programming through the joystick or through the switch box. I'm going to use the switch box because it's quicker for me. So the third button, if I hold it down, it should make the seat go up. So you can see the seat starting to go up. When the seat is down, you're probably about 22 inches when you're down. So if you add 12 inches, you'll be at 34 inches by the time you're all the way up. The nice thing about this, once you're all the way up with this seat, you're still going to be able to drive the chair 3-4 miles an hour. This is one of the only companies that lets you drive that fast, that high elevated. So you can see the elevation right there. Now you'd be eye level. So if someone's walking with you, you should be able to talk to someone eye level right there. That's what that means. If you use a chair like this in your kitchen, in your home, this is how you bring it to the kitchen. Let's just say your sink is over here. You'll be able to raise your arm. You want to work away from the joystick so you can work and do your dishes looking down, grab stuff off the cabinet, the refrigerator. You don't ever come in forward, okay? You come in sideways like this, just to give you a little tutorial right there. So we've got the seat elevated right now. Let's look at the base on this chair because this is a fabulous chair. The factory even put the weight of the chair right. It says 433 pounds right there on the sticker from the factory. Okay, so it is a heavy beast just because it's well built, a lot of good material in this chair. This is a mid-wheel drive. That means your drive wheel is going to be in the middle of these two wheels. It's not always in the middle, but it's considered a mid-wheel drive. And when you have that, you're always going to have a fork in front with a wheel down on the ground and a fork in the back with a wheel on the ground to give you that stability and that zero turn radius. Okay. These are non-marking tires. These are 14-inch solid tires. You have 4 of these anchor points. This is where you secure your chair if you're going to transport, right with these anchor points right here, okay? You have a motor for each wheel. So this motor right here is connected directly to the wheel. There's no chain, no belts, okay? If you want to push this chair, you can see you can't push it because it's in gear and it weighs 433 pounds. But if you had an issue, let's just say 5-10 years from now you have an issue, turn the power off, and if you need to roll it, and the reason you want the power off, these are electric motors. So power is off, take your neutral lever, push it down, and now you're in neutral. You can push the chair, you have to do both motors, okay? And now it puts the chair in neutral, put it back in gear when you're done, okay? We're going to turn the power back on, and I'm going to show you something else about this chair too. If you look at the front of the chair, you can see this huge suspension right here. That covers this fork. There's the same thing over here covers that fork. And if you look in the back, you have the same suspension here that covers these 2 forks. And these are independent. If I raise this one, you'll see the other one stays on the ground. Okay? So it's an independent suspension back there. And you can see what it says iLevel right there. Beautiful orange color. Hopefully it's your favorite team. So we've covered the base. I think we've covered everything on the base. Okay, so now let's bring the seat back down. I want to show you something else about the seat too. If I can figure out my buttons here. So come on. There we go. The seat's coming down. So let's just say you have trouble getting out of your chair. If you leave the seat elevated a little bit and you have trouble getting out of your power chair, look at this, folks. How easy is that, okay? If you have a loved one that you need to get out of their chair, you can also leave the seat elevated and let them put their feet down, okay? Just a little suggestion. All right, we're going to bring the seat all the way down. These buttons, if you hit them twice, then it goes up. If you hit it again, it goes down. So that's why you're watching me do it. All these chairs have different buttons. All right, so we're all the way down. So we've done the seat lift. The next thing we're going to do is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the bottom right here goes back. Okay? So when the bottom goes back, it's going to take the leg and the backers are all connected. This has a lot of benefits if you, if you need to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back, you need the circulation in your leg, you just want to relax. Look how far you can go. I even have people that get their hair washed with the seat tilted with the headrest off. They can get their hair washed. Anyway, so that's that. The next thing I want to show you is the feet. Okay. Now remember, folks, it doesn't matter what the size of the seat is right now, because if you order this chair, probably we'll have to change the seat size, the seat cushion, the length of the feet. We'll adjust it for you, okay? So if you order a chair from us, it's not going to go like this, it's going to go with your dimension, okay? Look at that, folks. That's a little crazy, but let me bring the seat back down to see, even if you're halfway tilted, like right here, we're halfway tilted, your feet are still higher than your body, okay? So let's bring the tilt all the way down. So we've done the seat lift, we've done the tilt, we've done the feet. The only thing left is the recline of the back. So the back is called a recline. So if you watch the back now, only the back is going back. Now, nothing about this chair, if you transfer from one chair to another, some people jump from one chair to another, there's nothing here. You just put the arm up and you can just transfer, put your arm down when you're done, okay? The seat is all the way down. So you can see it's almost a full recline, okay? Folks, these chairs are so amazing today. It's incredible. I mean, when I started this 30 years ago, if someone would have shown me something like this, I wouldn't have believed it. Now I lost my train of thought. Yes, we're going back up, and we're going to bring the feet down. I have to stay focused, folks. I'm an old guy. I get off track and then I forget what I was talking about. I guess that's the way it is when you get older. Alright, so the back is there. I'm going to bring the feet all the way in just to show you on this chair. If you're in the house, you're going to want the feet all the way in, because if you're in the house, you want that best turning radius, especially if you're in a tight spot. That's what it looks like. Remember I said to you those front wheels and the back wheels will swivel? It doesn't matter what side you go, it'll swivel the opposite way too. Look at that. Alright, so we're going to put the legs back out a little bit because we're going to go outside in a minute. These buttons, folks, take a second or two to take off. So even if you're pushing it, just hold the button down, it'll go, okay? Okay, the seat on this chair is 18 by 18 roughly, but it doesn't really matter because we're probably going to change the seat for you guys. This is a swing away joystick. What this does, you can get a lot closer to a dining table without hitting your joystick and getting yourself in trouble, okay? This joystick in front right here, right now, there's a USB port plugged into it, so you can take it off. It just sits right here. If you want to charge your phone, you just plug this in the front right here, and you can charge your phone with this USB port right here, okay? And I mentioned about the swing away, get closer to the table. If you're left-handed, we can put everything on the left side. There is a drain cup holder right here for that can be transferred on either side, okay? You do have a safety belt. This chair comes with lateral guards. They don't have to be on them. We can take them off. What these do, of course, you can just probably tell, it keeps you in the middle of the chair, okay? But they can be taken off. A lot of people don't want them, but they're already on this chair, but they can be taken off. The back of the chair, folks, has a $300 to $400 headrest. This headrest, folks, is a custom headrest. Let me take it off so you can see. You can see it's not even set up right, but you can see how it's contoured. This headrest right here, folks, can be taken like this, and it can be shut all the way like this. So if you have someone, you need to keep their heads together. These are adjustable inward. There's adjustments here and here. You have to open the zipper, loosen them up, and bring them in. So this is a custom headrest, and it will hold someone's head in one place. And there's all kinds of adjustments if you want the headrest this way, any position you want. Another thing about this chair, folks, you have an attendant control. What does that mean? An attendant control means I can drive this chair from back here. So if you have a person who cannot drive, you need to move them around the house, go up a ramp or anything, or in a nursing home. Well, what you do is you switch it here, and what that does here, that one will shut off. As you can see right now, nothing happens here. But now I can go forward, I can go back. I can do everything that I can do there, even the seat lift, the tilt over here. Okay, I can go in a circle. I can do all that here. It does take a couple days to get used to it, but the attendant control is already on this chair right here, so you can leave it like that, or you can just walk with it like this. Most people, I think, if you leave it on there like that, and you put your hand here and you drive it like this, a little easier because you have support for your hand. When you're done, you turn it off over here, and then the power is off over here, so you have to turn the power back on if you're going to have someone drive it from the front. You're never going to have two drivers, which makes sense, okay? I'm not sure if I talked about the suspension on this chair earlier, but it has suspension in the front and suspension in the back. That's why you get such a good ride. So if you look at the suspension, that suspension here covers these two forks. As you can see, this is independent, okay? So they're independent suspension. So with a chair that weighs 433 pounds, it gives you a super, super nice ride. When you charge the batteries with this chair, you use this charger right here. I'm sorry, not this charger. This is the one we use for example. But you'll get a charger with it, but I'm just using this one for example. You just plug it right here, and when the batteries are full, the charger will go from orange to green and cut off, okay? So these chargers know when the batteries are full, they're not gonna keep charging, they're gonna shut off. All right, let's do a complete recap on this chair. The only thing I forgot about this chair is the lights. All right, folks, the lights is right here. So there's a button right here. If you tap it, the lights come on. You have rear lights and you have front lights on both sides. So you have headlights and tail lights just by touching this little button where my finger is. So let's do a complete recap on this chair. I think we've covered about everything. This is a Quantum Edge 3, orange in color. It has 4 miles. It was used less than a week. It has solid tires all the way around. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has a seat on here that's like 18 by 18, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to probably adjust the seat for you guys. It has a swing away joystick. It has a drain cup holder. It has a custom headrest, adjustable headrest. It has the attendant control back here. It has that gold suspension we talked about, safety belt, headlights, tail light, USB port for your phone. 4 miles on this chair, orange in color, ready to go. So this is the Quantum Edge 3, orange in color. Top speed is 6.1 miles an hour. You can see how well it stops. It has built-in brakes on the motor, so when you stop like this, watch. It's got built-in brakes. Right now the chair will not move anymore, even though it's still, power's still on. Now you can reduce the speed, or you can use the joystick as a gas pedal like you do with your car. So you can, just like a gas pedal, so I can go as slow as I want, or as fast as I want. I usually do it this way. It's a lot easier for me. And these chairs have no problem in the grass. We're going to go in the grass with it. Now, as long as your yard is not sandy, or mushy, you're fine. If it's got a hard, I don't care if your grass is this high. If you have a hard bottom, the chair will go through because it weighs 400 pounds. So this one here is fully loaded. It has 4 miles. It has the tilt, the recline, the electric legs, fully loaded. All the joystick, the swing away, the lateral guards right here. You can see my chest is in there. The headrest. So if you're looking for a nice chair and you like orange in color, this one is really nice. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.